All right, the next game for Indie Tryouts is Conquest of Elysium. We've got like ourselves an old school, certainly not highly aesthetic, not high fidelity, kind of strategy game slash roguelike, it looks like. And it seems to be like have a bit of a popular cult following. Apparently you don't need to play the previous 4, I've been informed. We'll go with like a medium or small map, I think. Cities are rare, but hamlets and villages lie in every corner of the content. I like the sound of agricultural. Early agricultural society. A little bit beyond the Dark Ages. We'll go with that. Some factions do better during different times. Okay. Class random. Okay, so here's me. So Jester difficulty. Piss boy! What? Excuse me? Is that what you think of me, eh? Piss boy difficulty. I'm playing on piss boy difficulty. Excuse me? Jester, butler. It's like court ranks, right? Like Jester, butler, knight, baron, count, marquis, duke, king, emperor, and then piss boy. So apparently below Jester, I never knew this, but an official courtier title, the person below the Jester is the piss boy. The boy who fetches the pee buckets from the royal rooms. Butler or harder? Okay, we'll try butler. Oh, here we go. Baron, necromancer, demonologist, witch, priestess, buckimono, a barbarian, senator, a burgermeister. The Hobburgers are a race of honest and well-organized halfmen. The horticulturists collect enchanted weed, which is used for rituals. Burgmeister, the Meister of Burgs. All right, we're gonna go the Stone Hobbits. Tim Bombadilly. Do I get a tutorial? Is there a tutorial in this game? So you can figure it out. No way. No way. We're attacking independents in a pit. Here we go. Looks like we've got the battle. So, I heard it was kind of like an Autobattler, right? Oh god, our hog rider died. Oh my lord, we're getting slaughtered. Ah, my hobbits are dying mercilessly. Oh dear god, no. Game over. I was like, these elementals look like they're going to be dangerous. I spawned with an elementals and a kraken next to me. Oh, there goes my kingdom, I guess. No. Yes, it's one of those games. I see. Well, I guess we'll start a new game. Try again, I suppose. Timmy the Second. Okay, this time we have 1 spearman and 3 archers. That seems like something we can handle a bit better. And 3 sirens. All right, we might have a bit of a better shot this time. So it seems like sometimes you're just gonna spawn next to some stuff that's gonna murder you. Okay, we can fast select these things like this. So now Timmy has all the things. And then we're gonna move, we can get an idea of the map and who we're gonna be facing off against. And we can even preview them to know what we're gonna be fighting against. So we don't have to go into a blind necessarily. But I'm guessing those elementals were gonna destroy my home, so I was probably doomed either way. All right, let's move. And then to battle. Timmy the Second is attacking kingdom in a coastal hamlet. Here we go. Archers are firing. Oh, we've taken some damage. Hopefully my hog rider can ride down their archers. So it seems like troop styles and deployment against specific enemy types is going to matter. Looks like a smashing success. So if I look at my transfer units, looks like they're healed a little bit, but they are still a little damaged. I'm not sure how to like change deployment. Unit page will tell you where each lines up, front, mid, back. Oh, are they auto deployed or can you customize your formations? They auto deploy? Okay, so it's based on the unit type is how they'll deploy. So I think we just secured a coastal hamlet, right? Oh yeah, here's the recruitment offer, this guy. Theg the Bergman. Not wealthy enough to become a Burgmeister, but too wealthy to be a common soldier. The Bergman assists the Burgmeister by commanding the Hoburger armies. That are too unimportant for the Burgmeister himself. Alright, so now that I've figured out how to play, and because there's no in-game tutorial, I will give you all a tutorial myself, okay? The Y key ends the turn and begins a new turn. We'll start with that. Alright. Okay. You'll get recruitment offers for heroes, and those can lead armies. So here's kind of the basics. You get a hero, which you select with right-click. You select any unit stack with right-click. And these heroes can do various things. Some of them have magic. They have action points up here that allows them to move around and do other things. Otherwise, though, you attach armies to them. You attach non-hero units to them. So he's just by himself at the moment, but if we go and recruit, because this is our main base, if we recruit from the recruitment menu up here, we have 31 gold and some iron, so we can get some pikeneers. So I'll go ahead and recruit some pikeneers. And now if we go to Zirin, who's standing in the town right now, we right-click, we can see what's on this tile. So there's a gate, and then our units. We can transfer units, and we can double-click these guys, and they're now added to his formation. So if he moves around, he now drags them with him. So we can right-click to select him, and then use his action points to go down to a village, for example. Now, if we're sick of these villages getting captured by enemies, like random wolves are coming out and destroying the village, we can transfer units and leave these guys behind to defend. So we could say take half of them with us and leave half here, and then move to the next one. So right-click to select or view, and then left-click over to the village. And now we can transfer the rest of them and leave them behind. So that now there's some pikemen defending each of these little villages. Pretty cool. So we'll probably go around and leave some troops. There's no upkeep costs on troops, so you basically want to keep recruiting as much as possible, it seems. And whenever you have an option to recruit a new hero, it can be pretty helpful because they can help you move troops around. So that's rather important. So your objective is to explore with your heroes and their attached armies and capture these villages. If you press I while mousing over one, you can see what it'll give you. So when you've got the box around it, you've captured it. So that basically just means killing any hostiles in it and moving into that tile yourself. So we get gold income here, you know, we get gold here. From the farms, we'll get golden weed because that's our faction's special resource, which is used for casting spells. So now at the moment, I'm moving this guy. We have a look at his army. He's got a big army that he's collected. They automatically use the terrain too, which is cool. So I right-click him and select him, and I'm moving him to go reinforce my main army. Although I did discover an iron mine, which we might want to try and take. So maybe we'll try and take that instead. If we right-click enemies, we can take a look at them too. So we see there's like slave workers here, and there's Taskmaster leading them. We should probably be able to kill them, so we can do that next turn. And then if you have a lot of heroes, you can press N to jump between heroes. So I have this spellcaster here that I've detached from my army. So if I select Timmy as my main character and transfer units, the unselected ones I haven't attached, but I can like add some more beasties that I've been summoning and leave some stuff behind with this guy. I've got Agloff here on this tile, just summoning animals, casting a spell again and again. He summoned another bear. Let's go again. He summoned a giant elk, a moose. It looks really strong. Sick. So this spellcast is just like spamming out animals, and then I can use transfer units to pick them up into my main army. So we've got like a reinforcement machine here in that guy. And then we can have Timmy move out and say engage these knights and a lord here. Seems like we might take them out. So we'll move in there. Once you move into a battle, it happens when you end turn. So once we've done everything we need to do, which we have, no one's got any action points left. I can press N to check. I can press Y to end the turn, and then the battle will happen. So the battles are auto battles. So it's more about like picking the right troops and engaging the right sorts of enemies than anything else. Looks like it does a charge attack, sick. Oh no, the elk is getting beaten down. These things seem, okay, these are really strong. Wow, yeah, no, these are really strong. Good thing we have stacked up on a ton of animals. No, one of my heroes is gonna die. You can stack heroes in armies, so like this guy is a hero unit. But they might be better off leading other armies potentially. Oh man, these things are nasty. At least the elk's kind of like bullying them around. And I got a lot of animals to like filter. You can speed the battle up if you want. Looks like we're taking down that one. It's just the knight left now. So you can right click any unit and look at their stats and their armor and stuff like that, including enemies on nearby tiles, so you can get an idea of whether you'll be able to kill them. My moose! Alright, the moose is basically free. It costs 10 weed. My weed sorcerer basically just gets super high and then magics animals into existence. Because we're hobbits. That's how I'm playing a hobbit faction that just magics animals into existence by getting high. Great. They were really nasty. They were really nasty. So we definitely had some losses from that one, but nothing we can't recover from. Serpent Tribe Village. So there's a village we could capture there, but it's got a lot of defenders. And They could look quite nasty, so we would probably lose most of our army in that fight. There's another village here that looks less protected. This Serpent Tribe Warrior village here looks a bit less dangerous. So, but we might go back and... no, we can probably take that one. So we'll move them there. Now, because we ended the turn though, we can go back and do more things. So we'll go summon some more beasties. Got some cobras, it looks like. Do another one. Got a bunch of little deer. Sick. Awesome. So we'll just leave them there until we need to claim some reinforcements. Meantime though, Gondobad was heading here, but we spied an iron mine. So I'll left click and double left click and send them there. And that battle will happen at the end. And now Zirin, who's leaving all these little troops behind, we can send him back to the main village so that he can get ready to pick up some more. I'm just gonna leave some like troops around in my villages to protect them in case we get attacked at all. Seems kind of important. It's certainly easier than going and reclaiming them all. Although I guess if you leave too much stuff behind, it might slow your advance outwards. A crater. Ooh. Ooh, 2 gem income. Well, looks like that's a meteor struck earlier. We got a message about that. Gem income looks like it's used for high level spells, so that might be a priority. Can be useful to save up weed for Ritual of Mastery. It levels up your casters, allowing higher spells. Yeah, that's a good point. Lesser Ritual of Mastery. Not possible right now. Right click for info. This ritual grants the caster new first level ritual. We should have a look at whether we can do that. That might be a good idea. Or the other one, Ritual of Mastery, 150. Okay, so there is a really expensive one we could save up for. Summoning the animals is working pretty well for us though. So now we'll press Y to end turn and the battle will happen at the iron mine. It's just a bunch of slaves, so we should be able to take them down easily enough. Oh, poor slaves are just getting lit up by our crossbows. Or are they slingers? Yeah, they're slingers. Oh, can't we free them? No, murder, murder. Bam, dead. Complete rout. Excellent. Neutrino, thanks for the gift subs, mate. Thanks for gifting 5 subs. There has been a lot of gift subs today. That's phenomenal. Thanks so much. Appreciate that, mate. Thanks for gifting 5 subs. Welcome, you folks. There doesn't seem to be upkeep costs to this army. A lot of these games have upkeep costs to discourage you from going too hard with that. Did we get attacked or did we attack them? Oh, I think we did attack them. Yeah, but in this game, there doesn't seem to be upkeep costs, at least for nothing I've seen yet. So, yeah, just go nuts recruiting stuff. And leaving them behind to guard villages and stuff. You wouldn't want to leave stuff behind if there was upkeep costs. Looks like we're dealing with this. This thing's summoning little snakes, though, to slow us down. The poison's eating away at the bears. They do seem to heal a bit after battle. I think they maybe heal a little bit each turn. But not to full at it. Oh no, the bear died to the poison. Oh my god, so much poison damage. He probably had like a bunch of poison stacks on it. My poor bear. Use special power. I can't do this though, I don't know why. Maybe because I already did it once? Only possible in Ancient Forest, cannot cast right now. So I need to go in Ancient Forest to learn the other one. But now I can just keep summoning animals. Growing my gigantic animal army. Another bear. Can you avoid combat to save up weed? Yeah, could do. Now we have captured a Serpent Tribe village for 2 extra gold income. That's good. Gold income's coming along nicely. Oh yeah, something I did mention is, so you need iron to recruit some troops, and you may need other resources potentially. So for that, there's a trade button up here. So you can tag buy iron, and you'll just passively buy iron. You'll convert gold to iron over time. So it seems like a good one, but we can do other ones too. We could buy gems or sell them for extra gold, for example. We're currently buying 12 iron per year for a cost of 12 gold. Looks like we could kind of juice that up, spend more. So spend 48 gold to get 24 iron. So that would really hit our gold income, but would allow us to accrue iron a lot more quickly, which might be important to get higher tier troops. So maybe I'll do that for a while. So that's kind of just the basics of how the trade works. I think that's most of it. There is, I don't know how the planes system works yet, but I noticed that there is different planes. So this is the sky apparently. I'm guessing these are like different levels. There's probably like an underground and maybe elemental planes and things like that. And these might be like alternate maps you can move along. So I'm guessing flying troops can move along here. The poison does seem pretty strong. Let's get you to... So if we leave this undefended, I wonder if they'll try and claim this. They do seem to have some commanders here. Witch Doctor and Tribal Queen. The fact that they have 2 commanders does lead me to believe that they could potentially reclaim this. I'll leave some troops behind to defend it. So we'll go transfer units. And I'll leave some animals behind to defend it. I don't know if the animals need a commander. We'll see if the animals can passively defend by themselves. And then Timmy will move over here. Timmy the Second will move over that way. So we have this iron mine here, and we'll leave some troops behind to defend it. Maybe I'll just leave some more of these, like defenders and militia behind. The iron mine actually produces iron income and gem and gold. Wow, it's really good. Okay. And it's not affected by the winter. You lose income in the winter normally. There's a farm there. Ford, there's 2 Kappas here. Oh, the Kappa is a scaled humanoid with a turtle shell on its back. Huzzah. So that's like an alternate crossing, it looks like. We should try and capture the farm. We can turn farms into places to produce weed. So each different faction seems like it has different special, unique things that make it weird or different. Do you have anything at the moment? No, you just stay there for now, mate. All right, looks like we're good. Yeah, looks like we're good. End turn. Huzzah. Summoner seems to be hotter and longer than usual this year. That's because of the Stonehenge, I think. Get Timmy to move over here. Moving through the mountains takes a bit more action points, so we won't get there this turn. Agloff, we don't want you to move. You stay where you are. Use your summoning power some more. Now, I could have you move, actually, because when we claim that farm, we can turn it into a Hoberg village, which produces weed, so we might need him to move. Get him over this way. But we left... Oh, did his animals come with him? Oh, the animals are automatically attached, it looks like. I might leave some animals behind then, if I can. Just leave some deer behind. We'll see if that works. Maybe you can't leave the animals behind. Oh no, I did, but over here. Yeah, nice. That looks pretty good. Alright. I would like to see a tutorial in this game for sure, but it's actually much more straightforward than I thought. Initially, I was like, oh my god, no way I'm going to figure this out. But it's actually pretty straightforward. Kind of chill too. I was initially very disoriented, but I kind of get the idea now. So we effectively move out, grow our armies, capture more territories to be able to further grow our armies. Maintain supply lines seems pretty important. So like defending the villages and having new commanders bring troops out to the front lines as you need, or finding other ways to recruit out in the field. And work your way out, capturing territory, finding other cool secret things, making your spellcaster stronger. Spells seem really powerful, so focusing on getting spell resources like gems and enchanted weed or whatever other your faction uses. Seems pretty important. And then working your way towards the enemy factions, the enemy faction commanders, and doing battle with them. So these are like neutral creeps, right? Like these are like, as far as I can tell, all of these things we've been encountering so far are like the neutral enemies that are just roaming the map. Wildlife and whatnot. But yeah, there are other players on the map as well that we need to seek out and destroy. Kind of heroes of might and magic like, yes. Cool, it's very cool. Things are, yeah, quite chill since it's the an auto battler. It's fun to watch your troops go. And it seems like a big part of the appeal is that there are a lot of different factions and some big creative differences between them from what I can tell. Neat.